Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. So in this video I'm going to do a collection overview which I wanted to do for a while, and that's the complete collection overview of my Halloween collection. I've not included VHS because they're in storage and I couldn't be asked to get them out, sorry. So I'm just going to show you all the DVDs, Blu-rays and a couple of 4Ks and one vinyl I'm going to throw in at the end. So it might be a long video, so I apologise now. But with the Halloween franchise, I often pick up different versions of a movie within the franchise. If I see a different cover, different variant, things like that. I like collecting different artwork and styles and releases for the Halloween franchise. And I recently watched a video, I say recently, a couple of weeks ago, I watched a video by Davey Dark where he did a overview of his Halloween collection, and it is outstanding with different variants from all around the world and completely puts mine to shame. But I thought it'll make a good video. I tried to do it before Halloween, but as you know, if you don't, I did the 31 days of Halloween, so that took up a lot of time during October. So it's a bit late for Halloween, but then who doesn't want to watch a video on Halloween Blu-rays and DVDs? Right, we're going to start, and I'm going to start off with DVDs. So the first one was the first collection DVD I bought a long time ago because I wanted to own them all on DVD and binge watch and marathon them with my wife years ago. And I paid a pretty penny for this. I think I got it from Amazon, maybe £20 odd, but it basically comes with Amazon Halloween 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5 on DVD. And it's an Anchor Bay release if anyone is interested in the label. So there's Halloween Collection 1 to 5. Then I have Halloween 25 Years of Terror editions. This is a 4-disc edition. It's absolutely stacked with extras. Probably one of my favourite releases for the film. So you get the movie, you get lots of documentaries, etc. A couple of the rest documentary, On Location 25 years later, blah 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 blah. It's absolutely rammed. And disc 4 is all panel discussions, all from the different movies. So, which I haven't seen, but yeah, I think this is a fantastic edition to have. Next up is a recent edition a few weeks ago, and that is the Anchor Bay thicker edition. I call it a thick edition because the case is a lot thicker. It's a limited edition set and numbered. Main reason I wanted to get this edition, one, I'm collecting Anchor Bay DVDs, and two, this includes the TV version of Halloween. So if you've seen my review of the Randy Mole on Halloween for 31 Days of Horror, when we did 31 Days of Halloween, when we did Halloween, I mentioned a couple of scenes which were filmed when they filmed part 2 to link it into more with part 1. And this edition includes the television version, which has an extra 12 minutes of footage. So I think, I might be mistaken, but I think this is the only way you can get hold of this edition on an official release. So yep, there's that edition. I'll just grab a wad here. So a few more editions of Halloween. So I've got another lenticular Anchor Bay release. Normal DVD case, just comes with a few extras on here, but I've had this years. It's one of my favourites. Next up is the DVMax edition on Anchor Bay, so it's basically better picture quality, but also this comes with, it's a 2-disc set, and it also comes with Halloween A Cut Above the Rest, which is an 87-minute documentary with interviews from the cast, which is a really good watch. I've seen this. So yeah, that's the main reason I bought that edition, and obviously artwork, and all of them are different to some point. That's the UK 25th anniversary edition of Halloween, very bog standard edition, no real extras. And then I picked this one up only the other day actually. It's again just the UK release, but it's Anchor Bay do Horror Classics range. So this one actually, the cover actually has, it's kind of like a mixture of the lenticular, where you've got Michael's mask behind, plus then the pumpkin and the infamous pumpkin knife hand in front. And then my last Halloween DVD is actually one I bought this Halloween from, I think it was Asda, for a couple of quid. So every year, like they do, they re-release horror movies this during October to basically get people to buy them. And the reason I bought this is because it's got a nice slipcover, and I don't have the normal edition underneath it. So yeah, I thought, why not, you and Asda? Well, if you can have another Halloween, why not? So that's Halloween. So they're all my Halloweens. Got quite a few Halloween 2s, so let's quickly run through them. So Halloween, I call it the Scarface edition. So if you'll all know what I mean by this. So yeah, This was actually the first version I got of Halloween 2 on DVD, so quite nostalgic for me. Love that edition. Next up is another Halloween 2. So they're all Halloween 2s. This is an American one, region 1. Good Times DVD. Sounds cheap as fuck. I've never put this one in my player to see what the picture quality is like. But I love the artwork on the front, where you got the kill scene where the cars crash. I forget his name now. Oh my god, that's crazy. It'll come back to me. Next is, so these are pretty much identical nearly, but I've got Halloween 2, but again this other day in Asda for £3. It's pretty much the same as that edition, but you can see a bit of difference. This one's got the widescreen at the top, that one's got the names of the stars above it. But one good thing this does have, has an audio commentary on both editions with Kim Newman, who's really entertaining to listen to, and that's a good listen. I've listened to it before, so there, a couple there. Another edition, very similar, but it's got the 2 in the background, the pumpkin in the skull. So yeah. Then I got sent this one the other day. Another edition of Halloween 2 with Laurie Strode on the front, and you can just see Michael there walking down the hospital hallway. Love that edition. Very basic. I think it's only a 4:3 ratio. Yeah, it's a full screen. Not seeing the quality of that. I bought this one the other day for £1, and Davey Dark in his video says it's really rare. And I thought I saw someone selling this the other day, so I spoke to him and he still had it, and it was £1. I don't know what release this is. Looking at it, it looks like German by the looks of it. But Davey Dark says, and I don't know because I've only literally got this, it is the TV version of Halloween 2. So I'm looking forward to watching this. I'm going to watch it in the next week or so and see if it's different to the others. So there we go. And that cover, it's great. Wrong mask, but great. So a few Halloween 3s. I'm conscious of how long this is going to be. Snapper cases. Can anyone remember these? So I've got this one a few weeks ago from a seller on a Facebook group which happened to live in my local town. What a small world. So it's region 1 release, snapper case from Good Times home video game. Yeah, so if you notice this though, the artwork's wrong. Well, I class it as wrong with the skull, because it's basically the orange skull is what you've seen mainly on the part 2 editions. I've not seen this one before, and do you know what, some of the first DVDs I ever got were in these snapper cases, so they're quite nostalgic. So yeah, nice edition. Next up is a Danish release. I bought it because I just thought the artwork was great. Looking at the front, 3 kids there. There we go. If you're interested in the back, it's all in. I'm sure it's Danish, but yeah, Halloween 3 there. So, and then we've got another recent edition, US release. I do like that artwork. There we go. Sorry about the glare and all that. Really like that. Oh, edition, right, you can stay over there. And that's 2 of Halloween 3 on DVD, are those 2. So they look pretty similar, but I'm sure this is the only release which is fully uncut. I might be wrong, but I'm sure it's that one is the only uncut. This is the only uncut version you can get. So, yeah, quite similar in style, but there are some differences for someone like me, a Halloween geek who likes the differences. So that's Halloween 3s. Halloween 4, not too many editions of Halloween 4. I mean, there are slight variants you can get out there, but I've not really concentrated on Halloween 4. So that's the first one I've got on Digital Entertainment, The Return of Michael Myers. There we go, widescreen release. Then I've also got the UK Anchor Bay release. This is a special edition. What's special about this is because it has a... I think it's the featurette on this is the difference between that and the non-special edition Anchor Bay release. And then I've got I've had this for absolute years and I love it, and it's the Anchor Bay USA tin edition. So Anchor Bay released a few tin editions of select movies. They've done one for the Halloween 5, but I've not picked that up yet. So yeah, that's Halloween 4. If you've never seen one of these, it's strange because the discs come in like a CD case. So anyway, it comes with lots of other shit in there, but yeah. Halloween 4, love that tin edition. Right, Halloween 5, only got 2 here. UK release, Anchor Bay again, special edition. Really like this edition. And then I've also got the US Anchor Bay DiviMax edition. So, very similar. Right, let's go on to the last few DVDs. Right, whip through these quickly. Only got one copy of 6 or The Curse of Michael Myers. There's not many different variants out there, especially in the UK or US, to be honest. So yeah, only got one of those. Not bad. Is it the producer's cut I really want to get a hold of? And then Pile of Shit, which is Resurrection. So we only need one copy of that movie. And then I have H2O. I love H2O. And I've got 2 editions. So this is the UK release. And then we've got the US Collector Series on the Miramax or Dimension Collector Series. Sorry. So the difference here is this one. The US actually has got an audio commentary by Jamie Lee Curtis, which is a good listen. So, and of course, you've got to get both. And then the only other, I've only got part 1 of the Halloween Rob Zombie movies, and it's apparently uncut. So yeah, that is that. Right, let's move on to some DVDs. I'm conscious of time, so I'm going to whip through these. So standard US Anchor Bay release of Halloween, quite a few years old this edition, but it's one of the best. The UK 35th anniversary on Steelbook. I don't know if you can all see that. See if I can get it out quickly. Yep. This is on, it's been out for years now with Michael on the back. As you can see there, that's, if you don't know, that's, I met John Compton a few years ago, so had to get a Halloween Steelbook signed. Of course, his best movie, controversial. Screen Factory edition of Halloween 2. I bought this because I like the slipcover. I know, sad, but great edition, packed with extras, Blu-ray, DVD combo. I think this is. I've not taken it out in a while, so that's a good edition. Halloween 2 again on Blu-ray. I think there's an American version again. Yep. German edition of Halloween 3. I love, that's the reverse artwork. I actually adore that artwork. They do it in a steelbook form. I think it looks great. So yep, Halloween 3. And then we've got Halloween 4 and Halloween 5, the UK Anchor Bay Blu-ray releases. These seem to really go up in prices. I think it's maybe just because of the time of year, but these really go up and down in prices. Next, Part 6, Curse of Michael Myers, Blu-ray release. I think this is a US release. Next up is a German import of Halloween H2O, and that is signed on the front by Chris Durand, who plays Michael Myers in the movie. Great bloke, great movie. Next up is the Pile of Shit Resurrection, but I'm a completist and sad, I know, but I needed to have it on Blu-ray. Terrible. The next up on, to close out the Blu-rays, I have Part 1. This is a Italian import, and then the UK release Part 2. I don't think it has a UK release Part 1, that's why I don't have it. And you can see a scribble on the front, and that's, I always forget her name, Scout Taylor Compton, who plays Laurie Strode, as you know. Yeah, and to be fair, the zombie ones, watch them back to back, they're a good watch when they're watched together as a complete story. So they're the Blu-rays, just a few, only 3 4Ks, and that is first one. Then I'll start with a steelbook of the 2018 edition of Halloween. There we go. I fucking love that artwork. It is so good. I didn't pick up the new release which come out a few weeks ago because I can't stand Zavi. And I just don't want the hassle of Zavi, so I end up buying it soon on the aftermarket and paying a bit more, which is ridiculous, I know, but I just won't buy stuff on Zavi. So anyway, there we go, Michael Myers mask. I think that's awesome, and I really want to get that signed on the front. Next up is the standard UK release of Halloween on 4K, 1978. Beautiful, beautiful edition. Enough said about that one. And then obviously the 2018 edition of Halloween on a 4K and Blu-ray. Do you know what? I love this movie. When I first watched it in the pictures, I was blown away. And then I watched it again and again and again. It's really good. People shit on this unfairly, but yeah, there we go. So that's my 4Ks, DVDs and Blu-rays. And the last thing I want to show is a record. A record? God, that shows my age. A vinyl to all your cool kids now, what you call them. Oh, do you? Anyway, it is the 2018 soundtrack. Reason I bought this? I'll give you a story. I went and saw John Carpenter perform live. He was touring with his band, if you wish. And me and Randy Roll went down there, and it was a meet and greet. It was an awesome day. We went and met JC. As you can see up there, me and JC. There we go. We could get a couple of things signed. I obviously got the steelbook signed. and I got a Big Trouble in Little China steelbooks. But they had a shop, and you know that's dangerous if you know, bunch of John Carpenter fans in the shop. Anyway, so I couldn't not go home without this. So this is the 2018 soundtrack. It's signed by John Carpenter. I wish I'd got his son to sign it because they were signing for free. Yeah, but you always think afterwards, don't you? You always think afterwards. So there we go. I'll just quickly open this to show you because it's such an awesome edition, and I'll just have it on display up there, and I never really look at it. So yeah, there's the cover. It's a slide out. I love the fact that the eyes are cut out. Can you see? But right, I'll put that over there, and then you have, there's the record, or the inner sleeve. You get this humongous poster, which is basically a shooting target of Michael Myers. You can see there. I'm not going to fold it out because you will not see it, but that's massive. I mean, it is absolutely huge. What you need that for, I don't know. So then obviously you got the track listings and Halloween across the front. The back, I don't know if your camera will pick it up, but it's kind of like, it's Laurie Strode. It's Jamie Lee Curtis. You can see there. There we go. I think that'll pick it up. There we go. Whoa. And the best thing about this edition, second best thing, the best thing is that it's signed, in my opinion. But the second best thing, look at that, and it's upside down. There we go. Look at that record. It's like red. I don't know if the camera will pick it up, but it's transparent. It's like a transparent red with like black splash shit all over it. It's awesome. So, and I've never even played it. I don't own a record player. It's a rabbit hole I do not want to go down, I don't think. I collect too much shit. But there we go. So, that's it. I'm going to wrap it up there. I'm not going to talk anymore because I probably bored you enough. But there we go. I just wanted to do this quick overview of my Halloween collection because it's my favourite franchise to collect for. And if you haven't gone to see David Dark's channel, please do. I'll try and put it down below. So please like, subscribe, comment, all that good stuff in this video. And I'll see you all again soon for another video. Cheers. Peace.